Okie dokie. Welcome back. This is the second episode of the Surfing Analysis Podcast. I'm Liam.
I'm Dan.
And we're going to do a bit of a breakdown of bells. But before we get into it, what have you been up to, Dan?
Just a fair bit of good surf lately, actually. Yeah, there's been quite a bit of swell on our horizon.
The swell continues.
Yes. It's
Epic
good.
swell since maybe August.
Yeah, we've had like a solid stretch, even dating back from when we surfed that right-hander at Noosa.
Yeah.
A little secret little bit.
So it just keeps on coming for the Sunshine Coast, East Coast obviously, but Sunny Coast doesn't usually get that much.
Yeah, well,
We've been real
everyone
lucky.
scored today, but I was at work. That was great.
Yeah.
That was great.
We're told it was pretty good when I checked it.
Anyway, let's
and then
get
when
into
when I went out for a battle, the wind had picked up.
Yeah.
That was all right.
This is the Sunny Coast.
Yeah. Not too bad. What have I been doing? Oh, I had to drive up to North Queensland.
Get the boat.
So we'll be
Yes.
getting into fishing soon.
Mm.
Well, that's going to be awesome. Get us some mackerel.
We might even show you a big fishy we caught.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get a few.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. All right. Let's get into it. Let's start with a bit of a breakdown of bells. So, Start off with Fanning.
Yeah, well, it was his last event ever.
Yeah.
And
Not a bad result.
it's pretty good. He got to the final. Like, I sort of had a feeling that he was going to go pretty far in the event because
It's pretty suited to him.
it's so suited to him. And, you saw on every wave the crowd just going wild. And it's Mick Fanning's last event. And,
He's still surfing up a storm
he's
too.
still surfing really good.
Like his transitions, like his cutbacks. Like some of the dudes still on the tour are doing like 2-part cutbacks with a bit of a
And
pause.
he's going all the way around.
He goes all the way around, and then the transition between the moves, I still think he's the best on the tour for it.
Yeah, he's good. He's good with that. He's just, he's got. If he was to continue, he'd have to like really do a bit more progression. But like,
surfing has progressed a bit since the early 2000s.
But bells, there's not many sections to do big boosts anyway. So like, it's suited.
Dudes seem to be pulling
I've
boosts
seen
at pipe and everywhere else
of course,
nowadays.
Of course they do.
But I thought really good event. Good for Mick. Yeah, pretty happy with it. Obviously, if he'd won, would have been better, but pretty good. He didn't get knocked out in the first round. He made it all the way to the final.
Yeah, but as I'll probably bring it up a bit later. I reckon there was a lot of crowd support maybe influencing the judges.
Yeah,
a little
we'll bring
bit.
that up a bit later. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Well, that's with all sports.
Yeah.
If the crowd gets there, it influences the ref, and in this case, the judges.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, it's
But-
very hard. Like it's subjective too. You hear a big roar from the crowd, you're gonna give a pretty good score.
Yeah, but not to take anything away from Mick. But
He surfed great.
Exactly, yeah, but Italio, he surfed
Yeah.
better.
Okay. Moving on. How good was he?
He was ripping, especially through like the earlier rounds.
All through the comp.
Holy crap, man! Like some of the end turns he was doing, and it's just going through the lip on solid waves.
Yeah.
It was big.
Who'd he scout? I think he got Toledo in round 3. I'm pretty sure. Let's have a squiz.
Yeah, let's have a
I
look.
think you do a 2-finger. That'll bring us
Oh, you
down.
got it all the way down. Yeah, round 3.
Where is he?
Oh well, look, he's right here.
Yeah,
He
took down
It was
Toledo.
a mackin' heat. Like Toledo's score
Yeah.
for that heat, he would have beaten most of the people in the whole round.
Yeah, 16.6.
Let's have a look at all their heat scores.
Toledo got the 15, yeah. And
He
Italo got
he
the
would have
16.
beaten every single person in the whole heat.
Yeah.
In the whole round.
Yeah.
Of round 3.
And he kept on doing it.
So
all the way through.
Italo is ripping.
Who'd he have in the semis there? Oh, Medina.
Yeah.
Yeah, good heat.
Smoke Medina.
Yeah.
Smoke Medina.
The other one, unfortunately, with Mick Gadauskas, he was surfing awesome
He was.
through the event, but
He was.
popped up a big egg on that one,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
But, he surfs with heaps of spark and stuff. He's another rookie that's coming up, and, he's been there before, and he sort of, he even said, apparently, that he sort of nursed the turns just to get the score and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and then he got knocked, and he's like, I'm not doing that again. I'm going full board to go to continue, and he's there, man. He's been up there, you know.
Oh, before we move on,
Yep.
A bit of amateur town. Should we turn that off?
Yes.
Go on. Okie dokie. So moving on, Michael February. I was so high on him. Been watching his highlights like a mofo.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a round 2 exit.
So, well, look, mate, these things happen. Like, he hasn't had that much experience at the CT level. He surfs great, you know, like, even his heat wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I thought he did well.
He did well. What did he get?
Let's have a look. So, he's gone through to round... Oh, no, it was a bit of a...
No, okay, so he had a double. What did he get in round 1? Let's have a look at round 1. 8.43, so he didn't surf good at all, bro.
But look at the heat. In round 1, he was up against Colapinto and Toledo. So that's a pretty good hard heat, and they all scored. Like, he got the 8, the others only got an 11 and a 12. So it wasn't like.
Well, it is a pretty low scoring. That round was a low scoring round. Like, you look at the highest heat score of that round, and that's like 14 points. Yeah, Geordie Smith. That
was a good heat too. That's got Gadauskas in it too. He got a 14.
Yeah. So you see, he from the round. Let's go have a look back at Gadauskas. He's gone all the way up. Come first with another 14.
Another 14 round 2.
Yeah.
Killing it.
So where is he again?
A 10.
Well,
that's okay.
Against Julian, that was a real close one. I remember that one. Like, that was,
round 4, 14.
But he beat him.
Damn.
14.
That's another high one.
So
quarters.
No, he's just sort of 11.
Yeah. And then the semi.
And then got nothing.
Bit of a shame, but
yeah.
He's looking good.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man.
Another good one.
Oh.
Okay, moving on. One of my favourites, Tommy the Hitman Hermes.
He took out. He made some some scalps go in the
last event.
Yeah, and in this event. I'm pretty sure.
No, I think round 2.
Yeah, he did get knocked round 2. Oh, he did too.
Yeah.
Oh no, poor fella.
Yeah, well, he did make the round 2 exit, but he lost to Wade Carmichael, who
that's
was
good.
Killing
he was killing it. Yeah.
So
Aussie too.
Yeah, man, another one. Rookie.
Yeah.
He's another rookie. Yeah,
he's rookie. He's the only Aussie rookie that tour
made it through.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on, Rodriguez. Yeah, he hasn't really been performing as well as I wished.
No, but he does surf extremely well, as we saw at the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Mate, I reckon he's going to come back through especially what's coming up. You've got
Margaret.
After Margaret's, you've got he's going to do good through Karamis, through Rio, through France, all those beach breaky, mate. You wait.
He's going to be good.
It's going to be good, man.
Okay. Italo got him as well, round 2.
Yeah.
So, Wade Carmichael, we mentioned him before. Looked awesome.
Yeah, mate.
Really good turns. Smooth.
He's from down south New South Wales. He just, he shreds, man. He's just a big fella that does big turns really stylishly and, really keeps his speed, through the turns. So
I thought he's really good. Yeah. He scalped Geordie in the 3rd.
Yeah.
So there's a big one for him.
Yeah.
And got rid of the other rookie. So he's doing good too.
Geordie wasn't too happy about, but
unfortunately,
it was he definitely beat him, but
he's good.
He so beat him, man.
Okay, moving on. The next one.
Yeah.
Jesse Mendez.
Jesse Mendez. Sorry, guys, I'm probably a bit far away, but I was getting a beer.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
You're not liking him?
I'm not sold on him.
Yeah.
No, I'm not loving him at all.
I'd like him to see Jesse if there was more lefts on tour. Like, playful sort of lefts. So the beach breaks
and they ditched, right. Talking about that more or less, they've ditched Fiji, and they brought in...
Not to say...
the Karamis.
Not to say...
So now you got to...
Not to say Jesse doesn't surf good on his back. He surfs good, man.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
More consistent.
He got beaten by better dudes in that day.
My criticism of him, he seems slow on his back end. Real slow. Like, he looked like...
Round 1, round 2...
I was shocked at how slow he
got round 2 knocked, didn't he?
No, he got round 3.
Look, he's getting pretty good scores, mate. 14.23.
Yeah, he's consistent,
Yeah.
but we'll see how he goes. But I'm not sold on him.
Fair enough.
Of all the rookies,
Yeah.
I'm a bit less sold on him. But
Okay.
you're
You're not like Colapinto.
Yeah, I want some crazy shit. I don't want no crap.
Yeah,
You know?
fair enough. Yeah, but he's
Anyway,
not crap. He's not
he'll-
crap. He can do really good
He'll
boosts.
probably come out at Margaret and
Yeah.
absolutely blast
he
it,
might.
and then I'll be nut hugging off
You might
him.
do a big
I'll be like,
massive
I was
rotation.
always loving Jesse.
Yeah, yeah.
Me and Jesse are like this.
Jesse was the best.
Yeah.
And then he wins world title somehow.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fucking you're like,
I'll be like, I was with him from the
Jesse!
start,
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the start,
yeah.
from the QS.
yeah.
Bullshit.
But he's Brazilian.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
You can't
I
have
do,
everything.
I do like it though.
No, I don't.
Brazilians are surfing really well,
Yeah, they are.
and
And it annoys me.
Yeah.
To no end. He got knocked out by Owen, round 3. Owen,
mate. Owen's
Good.
flipping. So
backhand, mate.
and that's
Power.
and still two good events at the start of the year. He's
Yeah.
right up there. He could
He
take.
looks
he
good.
could take the yellow jersey if he did a really good event at Margaret's, and he could surf Margaret's really well.
Yeah, I love him.
Big backhand turns at Margaret's on the right. Man,
Yeah, good.
sorted.
Good. I still have me worries about the big surf with him, but we'll see later in the season.
Adriano de Souza could be good there too.
Yeah, he's consistent.
Good at Margaret's.
Yeah.
Depends if it goes to the box or to North Point though.
Yeah, depends on where it goes.
Yeah.
We'll
Anyway,
see.
back to Bells.
Colapinto,
Oh,
my man.
yeah,
I love him.
He surfed really well, but he got knocked.
Yeah, he surfed well, but he got knocked round 3 from Wilco.
Wilco.
No harm. Wilco was surfing good.
Shredding.
Yeah,
man.
Owen and Wilco.
Yeah.
They're both killing it.
Wilco's backhand is lethal as hell.
Yeah.
It's simple as that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm frothing on those boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look good both rounds.
Yeah.
But they're both really killing it at Bells.
I think so.
Mm.
I think Catherine Hughes, our
Is it? Yeah, I think she
longboard, Australian longboard champion.
We might-
also,
we'll have a bit of it.
WSL Longboard is going to come in here to the house in a second, I think.
Yeah, we're going to do a little interview with Kat, find out a little bit about the longboard tour, and what's going down with that.
But back to Bells.
John, round 3 exit.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, he wasn't surfing that good. He got rattled, frazzled.
Two average events for John.
He needs to pick it up now because he can only drop those two really.
That's a good
full
point.
year.
Yeah, so how many events are there? I can't remember. Maybe 11. Yeah. Anyway, so you drop 2 events, so you get 2 shitty events, they get dropped. So really, the next event for John is going to be part of his finish events.
Yep.
So he can't really blow too many more.
No, but if he gets a lot of firsts and stuff,
that's where it brings it up.
Yeah.
But you don't want too many 25ths in your bloody
But mate, he's got
end.
This is another year. All the guys are striving. There's a lot of good surfing happening. Not just from John.
Well, you can tell like everybody's after John. Howdy.
Hi.
How are you?
We have Catherine just stepped into the house.
Yes.
We're about to
back from surf training.
Yeah, how was it?
Yeah, it was good.
Cool.
We needed it. Yeah.
So more surf around the Sunshine Coast, as we said before.
Yeah.
Got actually a good little bank at Jimba there.
Oh,
well,
nice.
yeah.
Little sliders.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I got to work again tomorrow.
we'll let Kat do a thing, and we'll have a little chat and a pinch.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
So what do you reckon about Julian?
Yeah, round 3, bit disappointing.
Yeah, I reckon he could have beaten Gadauskas there, but he
Didn't he break a leg?
No, he hurt his
AC
shoulder,
joint.
yeah,
AC joint.
a while back.
His collarbone.
But it's still hurting. It'd still be hurting.
Yeah, it's still bothering him.
Yeah, but he was surfing well. He just, he should have won that heat, really, to tell you the truth.
Well,
but
he lost to Gadauskas, who's a killer.
But that,
he was surfing.
But look at all the heat scores.
Yeah.
And that. It's like it was shit.
Oh, we forgot to mention back to the John. Ezekiel Lau, that heat. What do you think?
Sick.
So Lau's paddling at him basically the whole time.
And his surfing was on point. Every turn was different.
Yeah.
Massive laybacks in there. Doing all, you know.
Oh,
what you
yeah.
wanna see.
Well,
was sick.
well, that's it. He's taking, guys are using laybacks to smash John.
Yeah.
He was using it all last year, and they're all having a go. I loved how, like, John and Lau at the beginning are paddling. They're getting in each other's face. John sort of goes, "Oh, I've had enough." Sort of giving up. I'll just sit here.
Yeah.
And Lau wouldn't leave him alone. He's paddling around him like some sort of shark.
It's
predator.
getting feisty at the moment. Like, if you
Psychological.
if you look back on
warfare.
the Gold Coast with
Who was that?
Fioravanti
And
and
Medina.
they were pretty much punching each other in the face.
Yeah, it wasn't
As they were paddling.
wasn't as bad as that, but yeah, you could see he was like, all right, well, let's use a bit of mental things on him, just psych him out, and
Well,
May have
usually
worked.
John surfs better when he's relaxed.
yeah,
So, what's the other guy's name?
Ezekiel Lau.
Yeah, he had to, like, go paddle around him. He's got to sit in his water. He's
Yeah.
got to, like,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
psych him up sort of thing.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
That's what's happened.
Yeah,
And no one doesn't want to feel like that, so,
yeah, smashed him.
yeah.
But this is what happens.
Next one, Toledo, round 3. Italo got him.
Well, I reckon he could have been.
He was
He
surfing
could
good.
have won the event. The surfing that he was doing.
Yeah. Well, after the last event, I
Look
was
who
saying,
beat him.
the winner.
The
So
winner.
who cares?
The winner.
But yeah, last event we were saying I wanted to see how Toledo's performing at Bells. Want to see how his calves are coming. Man,
Gold.
looked amazing. He got knocked round 3, but he was surfing awesome.
It's amazing. Like, really fast surfing, as I was saying, like last time.
Yeah.
The guy's a freak.
Yeah.
He's a freak.
Yeah, he's looking good. Yeah, I want to
He's
see.
looking real good.
I'm looking forward to the next event.
Yeah.
See how he goes.
And that's a one he wants to throw away as well through the year.
Yeah. But,
He did alright.
but he's surfing good, so looking forward. Yeah, see how he goes.
Yeah.
Championship maybe.
I reckon.
Um,
Moving on.
Parko, what's going on there?
Got knocked.
Knocked this round 3.
Yeah.
Marias got him. Marias, how do you say it?
Mate, Frederico Moraes.
Yeah, let's go Frederico.
Fred,
he's good.
Fred's good, man.
Yeah, he's real good.
Fred's rips.
Yeah.
And he throws
He's
massive
a
water.
Big
like,
dude, eh?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sick.
he's good.
But like, he throws as much water as Parko does, but probably with a bit more pizzazz. Like Parko's more smooth
Yeah.
and like looks effortless, as they talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
But like, it's not cool to say that he's not surfing well, because
He always surfs well.
he always surfed well, and he always got good scores for it.
Mm.
So, you know.
Well, I like. They sort of went away from that, like where the guys were looking effortless. Remember, like 10 years ago, like Parko, Geordie, they do these things effortless, and it's smooth and it looks good. But now they're all like, got to do the apex, got to get critical.
Yeah.
To watch Parko surfing, like I love watching
It's
him.
amazing. Yeah. Some of the best surfing you'll ever see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's good. So that's pretty much a good recap.
Bells.
I did want to say,
Some rookies that were coming up, bro, that are going to be good in the next event as well.
well, let's get on to that. When we break down the next event, we'll get on to them. Controversy. What do you think of Fanning's 8.1 the final?
I don't think it was an 8.1.
No, I don't think it was 8.1 either.
It's Mick Fanning, and he surfed well, but like, I don't think it was 8.1.
No.
But that doesn't matter. He didn't win. But like, if he got another big score, he only got a small score. What was the score in the final? He got a 4.73 for his backup.
Yeah, if he'd gotten a higher one on the backup,
a 6 or something,
he could have won.
What was it? So, he did a 7.57.
Yeah.
So if he got something like that.
Well, and I like Fanning, and the crowd was there. But we were talking before about if everybody's cheering for a guy, it seems to influence, and I think the cheering probably influenced the judges.
Because Italo definitely deserved the 6.33 and the 8.33.
Yeah.
Hands down.
7.33.
Yeah, 7.33.
Yeah.
That 8.33 was insane.
Yeah, compared to his 8.1 to an 8.33,
Yeah,
it was absolute killer.
yeah, it was insane. But then you look back to Italia versus their quarterfinals versus Zeke Laos.
Yeah.
Look at that, 17.86
Holy
total. It was humongous.
Yeah.
I've never seen a bigger turn on a backhand wave
Yeah,
from anyone on the tour, I reckon.
Man,
it was insane.
he was killing it.
Killing it.
Italo,
alright.
what do you want to do? Let's do. I wanted to do like one for the best heat, and I think the best heat of that round was Toledo, Italo, round 3.
Definitely.
Killer surfing.
Both of them.
Both of them, like
massive heat scores.
Toledo was saying got knocked out early, but man, he was surfing good. Like. Yeah, what was it? 16.6 for Italo, and Toledo got a 15.4.
Yeah, that was the second highest heat score of the whole event, and it was to the same person. Yeah, Italo. Yeah,
killing it. He really surfed well.
So his highest. Let's go through his heat scores for this event before we not run through.
What do we got?
Where did we start? We started at 11.4.
11.4.
To
that was the
13.83, so he's slowly building.
That's good. 16.6.
16.6 against bloody Toledo.
Round 4.
Yeah, round 4. He got
12. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and a 17.86. That was that
smash
quarterfinal that I was talking about.
And then a big semi, 16. 16.5. Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah, and then 15.66.
15.66.
It's quality.
He's good. Let's speak a little bit about the round 4 3-man heats. What are you thinking? Do you like them?
I reckon it adds a fair bit more pressure.
Yeah, okay, so we were talking about this before.
You reckon,
I was sort of saying, well, it's not as much pressure.
Yeah. Because 2 people go through.
Because 2 people go through.
But before you had round 4 that was not a non-elimination.
Yeah, well, obviously,
so no one gets
if you're talking like compared to a non-elimination round, well, obviously there's not as much pressure.
Yeah.
But I'd say that there's more pressure than a 2-man heat because with that one you got to win. I think the difference is with this new round 4 3-man heat, you don't need to win. Yeah. You just don't need to lose. That's all. That's all it is.
It'd be added pressure because like you still need to perform on point.
Okay.
Top. You have.
How about this?
Gear.
But I think say you're going into round 4. I think what you do, like with the other ones, you're going out there to blitz it generally. I think consistent surfers are going to do a lot better in that round because they'll get a second.
Well, it's
and then they go through.
I kind of like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I thought before there was too many. Like that round was a bit of a like, oh, let's just see some more surfing.
No, but it was more like an expression session round.
Yeah, well, which is
some
good.
Cool shit got pulled in round 4.
Yeah, it's good, but
okay,
but some of the surfing around 4 last year. This is the issue: is you go into round 4. Before they were trying to give you more surfing, another expression session. But with their waiting periods, if you don't get surf in that period, which often doesn't happen, then you got all these more heats to fit in. Yeah. So that's why I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But I just reckon it is a little bit more pressure. But it was cool.
Yeah.
Cool having that expression session. But I do like it in the fact that
it's interesting, new dynamic.
It makes it more like a bit.
Maybe a different approach to that heat.
Oh, it just makes it a little bit more exciting, I suppose. Yeah.
You still get the round 1, which is a throwaway. So you obviously want to get through to round 3, but if you don't, you get a second chance.
Yeah, but still round 3 is a knockout. So.
Yeah. But I'm saying you got that second chance already. We already got one sort of throw around.
It was like non-knockout, knockout, non-knockout, knockout before. You know what I mean?
So you like it? Round 4?
That's right.
Me too. Okie dokie. What are we going to look at now? Rankings. So let's have a little look here. So after bells,
we got Julian
and Italo.
Tied.
both yellow jersey.
Yellow jersey Malakas.
Yeah, and they both made 111,500.
And Mick's number 3 in the world, and he's not there anymore.
We're talking about that. Yeah. So this is the kind of year that like you go in, you're getting a bit older. Oh, let's start the season, see how we go. Well, he's had a bloody awesome. He's called it too early. He should have just gone. Maybe I'll just hang around for a few more. See how we go.
Did you see what he already did? He put the stickers on the search.
Yeah.
The search, man.
Yeah. He's moving on.
He's keen to just get barreled. Let's look down the rankings that mean this. Owen can definitely
fourth.
take. This is what I said before.
Yeah.
He could take the yellow jersey if other things. If people.
Yeah.
Get knocked.
Perez been flying under the radar a bit. He's tied 4th.
Perez rips, man.
Yeah, he's rips.
He will do good at Margaret's as well. He always does.
Well, he got a 5th both events.
Yeah.
I didn't even really notice that. I haven't been watching him enough.
Just plugging away, mate. Just going whack.
Yeah.
Whack.
Yeah. He's
Just
good. Buchan from the last event. He's up there at 6th.
Yeah, but he didn't do a very good event this one.
And now, he's,
Gabriel's come back.
Yeah, Gabriel and Colapinto sitting there tied 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy the Hitman Hermes, 9th with Gadauskas. So he's moved
Hitman
up.
Hermes, I like that.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah. That's really funny.
What else we got?
Toledo.
Toledo's there. Federico.
Yeah. These guys can all do good. Adriano, he's a bit of a scary sitting at 13th. Yeah. He could do good at this comp too. Very good.
The points are really dropping after that. That's at about 13th. So.
He's only got one drop.
Yeah.
One drop, really.
The money change is big too. 26,000 at 13 compared to 111. Okay, so rankings are looking good. Going into the next event, people to keep an eye on. Like, okay, so we've got Julian and Italo. They've got the yellow jersey.
Yeah.
There's a few guys who can jump in there, quite a few actually.
Oh, there's heaps of guys, and there's some guys that aren't doing so well that could do good as well, like Willian Cardoso and.
Yeah, you've been talking about him a lot, eh?
Yeah, and there's other guys too, like Wilco. He's down the ratings. You never know if they take it to the box or anything, something, or like North Point Rodriguez could come back. All these rookies and stuff,
Yeah.
Conor O'Leary could do sick on his backhand there.
Oh, Kelly's he's 31st.
Slater.
Because he hasn't been in any event.
But...
I wanted to mention this guy. Did you see Mikey McDonough? McDonough? How do you pronounce that name? I don't even know. Did you see him? Round 1, round 2.
Yeah.
His round 1 was good. He was surfing
he's
really
local.
good.
He's a local from.
Yeah, he won.
The trials.
I think he won the trials.
Yeah, won the trials.
Yeah, he looked really good in round 1.
No, Carl Wright won the trials. Mikey McDonough is sponsored by Ripco.
Oh, is that how he got in?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, Mikey looked really good in round 1. Like, his surfing, I was very impressed. Round 2, I think the pressure got to him, but keep your eye out on that
first event
kid.
he's ever done.
Yeah,
like yeah.
Well, I was shocked at how confident he was in the first round.
But he looks like he's like a Bells only surfer.
Yeah. He looked good. Yeah. Keep an eye out. We'll see whether we see him later.
And we got these other guys down the back. Ian Gaveo could do good.
Yeah.
Keanu could do good. Diego Dora.
Yep.
Juan Duru could smash that on his backhand.
Yeah.
And then you got your one of your crowd favourites,
February. Love him. Yeah.
And then you one of your
and
crowd
Mendes.
not so favourites. Anyway.
Not a fan.
Yeah. And then you've got John way back at 26th, mate.
Yeah.
What do you think about his?
Well, obviously, he won Margaret's last year.
Yeah.
So he can kill it.
And did you see the turns he was doing last year?
Yeah, so that's when the laybacks came out. He put on the big show. Everybody's frothing.
He pushed the level.
Yeah.
And then went on to win the world title.
Yeah. Margaret's, he just killed it last year. So looking forward to see how he goes in the next event.
And then you got Willian Cardoso, who I was talking about
before.
before.
You're frothing on him.
He could do some big damage and bigger waves. Mikey Wright.
Yeah, so...
He's back.
All right.
He's back, man.
Into Margaret's.
He's in the Margaret's.
Into Margaret's. kicks off tomorrow, the 11th through to the 22nd.
Mhm.
So, Marky Wright's back in.
Marky Wright.
Pumped.
So
I loved him. I loved him at snapper.
Oh, it's just good to see, the legend, the Hellman.
Yeah,
back in
yeah,
there.
yeah. We'll
Like,
see whether he's got the Mo's still rolling.
Oh, mate.
I
he
hope
could
so.
do good if he
he's-
goes to the North Point of the box.
He's
Dude,
good.
could get so barreled and do mackin' boosts.
Okay.
Like, he's got that X factor like the big guys, but he'll just do it.
Yeah.
He's a
Well, he's just filling in
he's
there.
got, he's got
why
a
not?
mullet. He's got a mullet.
Yeah. I love the mullet. Oh, I'm hoping he keeps it.
Another person could do good also on the rookies is Wade Carmichael.
Yeah.
Connor Coffin's going to
looked
do good as
awesome.
well, probably.
Yeah.
Jeremy
Alright.
Flores. Oh, everyone's going to do good.
Okay, so you know more about the breaks, so give us a bit of an idea about main break, box, and North Point.
Oh, so you got main break, which
Yep.
was like traditionally a left.
Mm.
The way surfed the left back in the day when
Yep.
they used to have the comps there a lot. Like, it's not a bad left. You can actually get barrel off the takeoff and stuff, but then it just goes really
Excuse
fat.
me, I'm going for a drinks break.
You're right. And
Carry
then,
on.
it goes really fat, and then you've got the box, which
Yeah.
is like a heavy heaving slab over the other side, and then they surf on the right a lot these days, which is off the main break. Yeah. And then, which is producing most of the scores because it's more of a, it stands up a bit more
Yeah.
than the left-hander that they're surfing there. So the last 3 years that they've held the event, everyone's been going right.
Yeah.
But then they've got the option also now. They didn't have the option at the first few years, but they've got the option to go to North Point,
Yeah.
which we saw some crazy things happen there last time. Like, there wasn't that. It was only 1 day of it before they couldn't surf there anymore because
Yeah.
it wasn't any good. But we saw a 10-pointer go down, one of the longest 10-pointers we've ever seen from Sebastian Zeitz.
Yeah.
It was probably the best 10-pointer that's ever happened
Yeah, okay.
on the whole tour. So there's possibility of good waves there too,
All right, well, yeah, so you got the 3 breaks. So
Mhm.
which breaks do you think is going to benefit who? Or who might do well at the different breaks?
Okay, well, if you've got main break, I'd think about all the power surfers with the right, but power surfers that can do progressive manoeuvres at the end as well,
Yeah,
because there is boost section.
that's the boost section at
It
the
can
end.
be, yeah.
Oh, yeah, carry on.
It's right on the bricks though. There's rocks there.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
go-
okay.
if it goes to the
you,
box-
you mentioned that too, yeah.
If-
So what, on low tide, it basically is...
It's shallow.
It's shallow
waves.
as hell, eh?
Yeah, at the end section.
Yeah, I remember seeing that a lot.
Yeah, and they're hitting it, and there's rocks right there.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
That's dangerous.
Oh, maybe we'll have an injury.
Oh,
Something to look forward to.
I hope not.
Yeah, we
Hope not.
Hope not.
Um,
Unless it's Medina.
Yeah, and then you got
Yeah,
the
then
box.
it's then.
Then you
no
got the
problem.
box,
Yeah,
and then
go
you
on.
got seasoned barrel riders.
Yeah,
It's probably not the best for the goofy footers, but you've seen Owen Wright a couple of years ago go to 10 there.
yeah.
He's going to get charged.
So
There's-
he
there's
might
a
do
few,
well.
There's a few dudes who'll charge, yeah. And then North Point, which
Yeah.
can be 3 draining barrels and a boost section.
That sounds pretty good too.
Or it could be 3 all-in-one barrels and Sebastian Z's 10.
Yeah. Okay, looking good.
Everyone knows about that one as well.
So yeah, I was going to say, so with Margaret River, rather than having a big Surf Brand Quicksilver sponsoring, this event's the, what they call it, Drug Aware Pro?
Yeah, it's sponsored by the government.
Yeah, it's sponsored by the government, which is
Which is cool.
good on them.
Yeah, good on them.
Because, yeah, what's sponsorship nowadays is good couple of million.
Oh, mate, to the events, they're
It's
getting
there a lot.
100,000 for first.
Yeah, well, I
Then
think
you got all
I
the
think
prize money that
yeah,
goes underneath.
yeah, it's a lot of money. So good on WA for getting behind it.
All the stuff they've got to get ready.
Yeah.
All the, yeah. Absolutely.
Obviously, it's bringing a lot of attention to WA, which is good. But yeah, we need sponsorship like that to keep going. So good
sure.
on 'em.
Yeah, absolutely.
WA stepping up,
Good on you, WA.
loving you.
Yeah.
All right, so let's have a look at the round 1 matchups. So I like this stuff, eh? I really like looking at them. So first heat, Matt Wilco, Connor O'Leary, and
Piano.
Assing.
Assing.
Yeah,
Hawaiian, mate.
yeah, that's okay.
He'll charge. I reckon Wilco.
Yeah, Wilco's looking good.
What do you reckon, Wilco?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Wilco.
Let's go to the next heat.
Okay, Geordie Smith, Thomas, the Hitman Hermes, and Govea. That's pretty good heat.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and go the Hitman. Go the Hitman.
I hope
Hermes.
so.
Yeah,
I'd be super
I reckon-
happy
I
if he
reckon.
did.
It's gonna be Hermes, Jordy Smith, Ian Govea.
Yeah.
Fucking lock it down on sports bet.
Hermes. Should look at the odds too.
Mm.
Okay, round 3. You got Owen Wright. How do you say his name? I can never
Kyle
say.
Abelli.
Abelli, and Pupo.
Yeah.
That's all right. Owen.
I reckon it'll be between Owen and Kyo because he's going to be good. Kyo's done well there before. He's good on his forehand.
Okay.
Bigger wave.
All right. So heat 4. This is a big one. I'm looking forward to this.
Miguel's not too bad either.
John.
Yep.
Carmichael, who just surfed the shit out of Bells.
Yeah. John's got into a hectic heat.
Yep.
Just hectic.
And Mikey Wright, who scalped a few boys back in the
Goldie Coast.
snapper.
Yeah.
So
Mate, I'm telling you, John can smoke this heat by producing John.
yeah.
But if he's freaking out because he has got a hectic heat.
Oh, that's a bad heat. If he doesn't win that and he goes through to the second round, could be another dud event for him.
Could be.
So
It's
that's
a possibility because he's got 2
Oh,
rounds.
that's a bad matchup.
Knockouts in a row.
That's a bad matchup for him. Heat 5 at the moment. They're saying they're missing somebody. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but yeah, Medina
It'll be wild cards.
and
It'll be like trials events happening.
Joanne
Drew. Man, Joanne could beat Gabriel Medina in this heat, but I don't. Maybe he could.
Yeah, he
Depends.
might ride a unicorn through the barrel as well. Yeah.
Maybe.
Heat 6. I'm quite happy with Julian versus Mendes. Hopefully Mendes just looking rubbish again, and Julian goes through.
You're such
Sunny Coast
you're
boy.
such an asshole. But yeah,
Whatever.
Go Julian.
I'm off him.
Go Julian.
He needs to step up.
Next heat. Your
This is good.
Your favourite February is going to get
Yeah.
demolished by Felipe and Connor.
Nah, February's
Connor
going to
Coffin.
kill him. I'm going with Connor.
No, Connor.
No, I'm
You're
going.
going with Connor.
No, I'm going with February.
He's going with Connor.
I'm going with February.
Felipe
But
Toledo.
yeah, I'll be
and
interested to see how Toledo goes again. And yeah, I'm really hoping February steps it up.
Connor. Next one.
Heat 8, we got D'Souza, Igarashi, and Dora. What do you think?
I'm going Adriano.
You go. He's consistent as
Yep.
hell.
Adriano.
Heat 9, we got Adrian Buchan, Colapinto, and Cardoso. That's a good heat.
Yeah, it is. That's a hectic heat for him. Colapinto.
Yeah.
This is a real hard. This is a hard heat.
It's a hard heat to pick, but who I want to win?
Colapinto.
Colapinto. Yeah.
And then probably I want Ace to win because he's an Aussie, but then Willian has been surfing good, and he's a big hats bro, man.
Yeah.
I even think Willian's going to win this heat.
What's with his name? Like, it's William. They just threw an N on the end.
It's just I don't know.
They
Willian
just do what they
Cardoso.
want over there.
Stop this.
Alright, so Heat 10, Italo,
Yeah.
Zeitz, and Rodriguez. That's a good heat.
It's a hell heat. It's amazing.
I'm going Italo because he did so well. I'd like him to keep pushing on.
Italo, Sebastian Rodriguez.
Zeitz can obviously do well.
Seabass.
3 thumbs up.
Ooh.
Heat 11
Kalohe, Federico, and
Lau.
Zeke.
Yeah, that's a good heat.
Yeah.
I feel like I always pick.
I'm going for
I
Zeke.
sort of go who went well in the last
going for
heat.
Zeke.
I always sort of go and I'm like goldfish memory, so I'm always like, oh well, he won the last heat, so let's hope he pushes on. I'd be happy if Andino did well actually,
Absolutely. So I'm going.
but I'm still loving Lau.
Yeah, Zeke, Kalohe, then Federico. Even though Federico could win this heat because he's power.
Yeah,
you know
good
what I mean?
power surfer.
This one's a hectic one.
So heat 12,
Whoa.
Parkos. See how he goes.
Perez.
Perez, yeah, and
And
Gadauskas.
Gadauskas.
Yeah.
Mate, all these guys could do really well. I'm talking, I think Parko, unfortunately, is going to get knocked in this one.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Perez and Gudauskas.
I would have to say Perez is going to win,
Mm.
but once again, I'll just go with who did well at the last
Last
event. I'm going for Gudauskas.
Yeah,
So that was a good showing. I want to see how he keeps on going.
Yeah, I'm talking Michelle and Gudauskas. Now,
Okie dokie. So that's pretty much the breakdown of Margaret. So should we do a little interview with Kat Hughes? What do you think, Kat?
Sounds good.
What are you eating?
Come over here, little chocolate.
I'm eating white chocolate.
white chocolate she's
So today we're going to mix it up a little bit, do an interview with Catherine Hughes.
Come down here.
Kat surfs on the longboard tour, World Longboard Tour.
Yeah.
And so tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been doing it for, Kat?
Well, I'm 26 years old.
Yeah.
Born and bred from Caloundra, Sunshine Coast, Australia.
Yep.
I've been surfing since I was 8 years old.
Yep.
But I didn't start competing till I was about teenage years, so 14.
Yeah.
And then when I got really serious was probably about not long ago, probably like 20, 21.
Yep.
So, yeah, and on the other side, on the other half of that, I don't do just surfing, I do art as well.
Oh, that's all right, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, and I'm also deaf, so.
Okay, yeah. So Kat was telling a bit about this. So you're hearing impaired.
Yeah.
So explain what that is, and then what sort of percentage you've got of your hearing.
In my left hearing, I can't hear at all.
Yeah.
In my right hearing, I've got low percentage. Not exactly sure.
Yeah.
But with a hearing aid in, it seems to be more clearer. Probably about 80%.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. But without it, it's a bit low. So it's kind of hard to hear all the non-sound S sounds.
S sounds.
Yeah, like and other sounds. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't hear that. That's.
Yeah, the S and any other low sounds.
Okay. How was that? Was it difficult as a kid?
Not really, because I just grew up with it, and
It's just like normal for you.
yeah. But there was a point where I did go and see a ear doctor about it
Yeah.
at like 8 or 9,
Okay.
and my parents were with me, and they asked me and said, "Do you want to get it done?" And I said, "What's the side effects? Like, what's going to happen?"
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, you could, in a surgery, you could have a face."
Something happened with the
Yeah,
nerves, so some
yeah.
paralysis of the face.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then it cost like back then it would cost like $30,000 for a cochlear implant.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
yeah. I could be wrong, but my parents know more about it than
Okay.
I do. But anyway,
All right, so moving on to the surfing, you're a longboarder. Did you ever surf shortboards, or just been on longboards since the get-go?
I did try shortboarding.
Yeah.
Like a single fin shortboard, 6'1" from Beach Beat.
Well,
Try to
that
ride.
sounds, well, that wouldn't have gone well.
No, it wasn't. I actually remember it this day that I actually cross-stepped on the freaking board.
Oh, did you? On the
Yeah,
shortboard?
Yeah.
We don't do any stepping.
No.
You do a shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came in and I told Dad, I said, I don't want to ride shortboard, I want to stick with longboarding.
Okay, so you've been on the longboard since, so
So it's forever.
forever. All right, well, okay, so tell us a bit about so you're on the longboarding WSL.
Yep. Well,
So
yeah.
tell us a bit about it. How does it work?
Okay, so what, to try and get into it, or?
Yeah, to try and get into it, and how are the comps? Like, where are the comps, and how many are there?
Okay.
That sort of thing.
Well, there's quite a few comps.
Yeah, there's quite a few. So there's like five of them around the world.
Yep.
Well, no, sorry, there's more than that. There's way more than that.
Yeah.
There's like, you've got the Whalebone.
The Whalebone, Kingscliff
Kingscliff.
in Australia.
You've got Newcastle, the James Brothers Classic or whatever it was.
Okay.
Yeah, that's new.
That's 3 events here, but then they've had like stuff in Portugal, stuff.
Yeah, in like well, not America, but Hawaii.
Yeah.
In Hawaii.
But they're like the qualifying comps.
Yeah, they're for
To get
different
into it?
for different
Yeah.
regions.
So each region has its own comps?
Yes.
Okay.
So you got to collect like as many points or win as many comps.
Yeah.
And when you get to the top.
Yep.
like,
In your region.
yeah, in your region.
Then you're allowed to go into the actual championship comps.
Yeah.
There only used to be one championship comps, which was
Yeah.
held in China.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about that. So there's a championship comp in China, or
There
there was.
There
There
was.
was, yeah.
So just one event?
It was just one.
Yeah, but now it's changed.
Now it's changed to like 2.
Kat's
so-
already got wild cards to those before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now there's 2 events.
Yeah, there's 2 world longboard championships.
But not in China, it's in Papua New Guinea and Taiwan.
Papua New Guinea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been there for a comp before?
Yeah, I went there last year early.
It was at the same spot, same event?
Yeah, Chipura.
Pura, yeah, it was the
Pura.
World Longboarding Championships.
Yeah,
Okay, so there's one in Papua New Guinea, and where was the other one you were saying?
in Taiwan.
In Taiwan. Now, isn't there that Taiwan event? Has that been running for a while?
I was a
It was a QS.
qualifying QS longboard,
Yeah,
but then they decided to change it to a world championship.
yeah.
Make it easier for everyone and more chances of winning, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
So
Okay, so this year coming up, there's the Taiwan event, and there's the
So you got to
Papua New Guinea event.
yeah, so,
So are they're the only 2 events on the WSL
yeah.
after you get past your regional area?
yes,
Well,
So-
that was pretty much you.
but you still got a regional comp to go to as well, which is the Whalebone Classic.
Okay.
Yeah,
And where's the Whalebone Classic held?
it's at Cottesloe in Perth.
Oh,
WA.
yeah, okay.
WA.
Okay. Now, you were telling me a bit before, you're saying about some new events. Are these the 2 that you're talking about? And what's the sort of prize money you're looking at?
So the new event.
Yeah, what are the new
The
events?
new event is
It's not WSL.
Okay, so
It's
tell
not.
us a bit about that.
It's the Surf Relic. They just launched the new longboard tour.
Yeah,
Surf Relic?
there's only been one Surf Relic event before.
Okay, yep.
And that was last year.
Okay, and did you enter that one?
No, they invited me.
They invited you
You
Yeah.
have to be invited.
to these events.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're invited to the last one. How did you do in that?
I
Third
overall
round.
got 9th.
Ninth. Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
And was there much prize money in that one?
not really. It was like $900
You
US.
meant to say it was good. Okay, what about
Okay, no, I take that back. Yes, it was good, but it was kind of good. You come back and you change it to Australian money, and you get like over $1,000.
Well, that's all right.
That's pretty good.
So that's good. Okay, what about this year? What's the prize money? Is it the same as last year?
Oh no, it's,
Okay.
it's more.
Like how much?
$150,000.
Okay, so it's 150 for. Is this for both of these events, the relic events?
Just the relic event, yeah.
Okay, so they've
No.
both got now this 150,000. Is
Right,
that the total? That's the total prize money.
So it's like it'll be like 15 grand for the winner.
15 grand for the winner.
15 grand.
That's a lot.
I thought you'd just get the whole thing, but really, it's split it. in.
No, it'd be
Yeah.
so that's the whole pool.
Yeah,
Okay, well that's good. So when's the first one?
it's in June.
And you booked your flights?
Yeah, I'm going. I haven't booked them yet, but I will get there.
Okay, and where's the first event?
The first event is at Malibu,
Malibu. Okay,
California.
California. Yeah,
and now the second event, where's that?
it's in September later this year at Lower Trestle.
At Lower Trestles. Okay, and have you been invited to that one as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're invited to both.
Mhm.
Okie dokie. So a bit of money going into it.
Mhm.
All right. Last thing, while we've got you here, you follow the women's shortboard events a bit more than we do. I know Steph Gilmore won the last one.
Yeah,
What did you think of the event?
that was good.
Yeah.
Overall. Yeah, it was quite interesting to watch all the other girls, how they surf and
They were
what
ripping.
technique and style they have.
Okay, who did you think did well at the event, and who do you like?
I really like the way, what's her name from Brazil, Salvina.
Oh,
Silvana Lima.
Silvana
yeah,
Lima.
Lima.
She was, I really like how she was really quick and tight. Compared to the other girls where they have style, where she just gets the job done.
Yeah,
But
explosive.
Explosive.
Yeah, I'm a big
Yeah.
fan of hers. How old is she now? She's getting on.
I have no idea.
She's like 48, I
She
think.
surfs like a man.
Well,
I kinda
she
like
surfs
that.
athletic.
So
Like-
good, mate.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of hers.
For a root for me. Best aerials in the whole girls.
Yeah.
The
By far.
the other female I heard a bit about was Marks, this new girl. Do you know anything about her?
No. Not
I think
really.
16-year-old.
No.
Damn, you're not really helping me out very much, are you?
Carolina Marks.
No, I have to be
She
honest.
surfs
I didn't
apparently
really
on
have
a backhand
time to
like
watch
Aussie.
any.
Yeah, they've been saying that a lot.
Rips
She's
like
like,
it with heaps of power
But I heard
for
she
16-year-olds.
rips.
So
okay,
shredding.
all right. Well, thanks a lot for coming on.
That's alright.
Thanks for telling us a bit about your story, and we'll check back in later in the year and see how you're going.
Yeah, no worries. If you wanted to follow me on Instagram, is Kat_Hughes, and I have Facebook as well. If you wanted to follow, thank you.
Sounds good. All right, well, that's pretty much it for the podcast. Thanks for listening. The next event starts tomorrow, so we'll do another breakdown after that one.
You've been listening to the Surfing Analysis Podcast.
Woohoo!
This is Dan and Liam. Catch you later.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah.